Okay, so for today's Seatwork, we're starting by identifying decimals using base 10 blocks. So if we notice here, the flat is one whole. So that means I have 1, 2, 3, 4 flats, so 4 wholes. Then I count my rods for my tenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tenths, and 2 hundredths, or my units. Okay, so my answer would be 4 and 72 hundredths. Next one, flat is still a whole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wholes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tenths, and 1 hundredth. Now flat is a whole here, but I have no flats, so I'm going to put 0 for 0 wholes. Then I'm going to count my tenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tenths, and 1 hundredth. Here, my flat's still a whole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 6 wholes. I have 1, 2, 3 tenths, and I have no little units, so 0 hundredths. This one, I have the cube as a whole, so I have 1 whole. Next would be flats for tenths, but I don't have any flats in this one, so I'm going to put a 0 because I have 0 flats. Then I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rods or hundredths, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thousandths or little units. So now we're adding them, subtracting decimals. So we want to make sure to line up the decimals. And then any place we have open, we add a 0. Then we bring down our decimal. And now we can add like normal. 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. And then 1 plus 3 is 4. And 4 plus 5 is 9. So you should get 91 and 82 hundredths. Now let's move down to our next addition one. We have 27 and 105 thousandths. And then lining up my decimals, I have 3 and 27 hundredths. Again, I add zeros where is missing. Okay, so bring down my decimal. All right, 5 plus 0 is 5. 0 plus 7 is 7. 1 plus 2 is 3. And then I have 7 plus 3, which is 10. Carry the 1. And then 1 plus 2, which is plus 0, which is 3. So you should get 30 and 375 thousandths. All right, so we have this one now. Okay, so I'm going to line up my decimals. So 29 and 13 hundredths minus 26 and 79 hundredths. Always making sure the bigger number is on top for subtraction. Bring down my decimal, and then it's time to subtract. Now, I can't do 3 minus 9, so I need to go next door and borrow from my 1 and make it a 0, and then I can bring 10 over, and this is now 13. 13 minus 9 is going to be 4. Then I can't do 0 minus 7, so I need to go next door and borrow from this 9 and make it an 8, and then add 10 to this and make this 10. So 10 minus 7 is 3. Then I do 8 minus 6 is 2. And 2 minus 2 is 0. So 2 and 34 hundredths. All right, last one. I'm going to line up my decimals. So I have 107 tenths minus 27 and 94 hundredths. Okay, I'm going to add zeros where needed. Okay, now I can't do 0 minus 4. So, first bring down my decimal. And I can't do 0 minus 4. So first I'm going to go next door and make this a 6 because I'm going to borrow. And then this becomes 10 because I add 10 to it. 10 minus 4 is 6. Now I have 6 minus 9, which I can't do. So I need to go next door. Next door I have a 0. Well, I can't take from a 0. Go next door to there. Nope, still have a 0. Can't take from that. So then I go next door to my 1. So I'm going to make this 1 a 0 and bring it over here, and now this is 10 because I added 10 to it. Now I need to keep going because I need to get back to my 6. So then I'm gonna make this a 9 and add 10 to this. Okay, so I'm almost there. So now I need to borrow from the 10 and make this a 9. So then I can add 10 to this and make this 16. So now I do 16 minus 9 to get 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 2 is 7. And then 0 minus 0 is 0. So my answer is 72 and 76 hundredths.